and welcome back. This is a very exciting video and one that I've been looking forward to because I've been hoarding some of these cards for a little bit now. But this is my first storing video, which I'm super excited about. I did want to apologize. There's gonna be some background noise, like heat might turn on because I live in the Midwest and it's like 30 degrees outside. So yeah, I apologize for that. I also realized that I don't prefer filming at night. Now that I filmed at night and in the morning, the lighting in the morning, way better. Yeah, this is not ideal for me, but I really wanted to get this video done this evening. So today we have photo cards from all of my 3 collections that I have, which is really exciting. I was thinking about this, like in the future when I have inevitably more collections, I think it'll be interesting looking back at like the fact that I only had 3 collections. I don't know, that's just a random thought, but I just think it's really funny and cute that I only have 3 collections, especially like I watch a lot of collectors here on YouTube, and I mean, some people have like 30. I am new at this still, and financially right now we're gonna stick to these, although I did also want to talk in this video about some upcoming potential, probably, most likely collections. But we'll get to that when we get to that. So I want to start with nmixx, so we'll do that. Okay, so this is my binder for nmixx. I do want to say that actually I upgraded to a larger binder for them. The other one I was using was secondhand. This one's still secondhand, but it's bigger and it's less speed up. I have like a lot of extra binders that I have access to, so for now I'm using those. I do want to in the future get like newer, nicer binders, because I think that I don't even know the brand that I'm using, to be honest, because again it's secondhand, but I do want to get like a nicer binder, so we'll see. But for now, I will move into the nmixx collection. So today, I think I said I only have a few things. I haven't not been focusing on nmixx as much as the others, although I was, or I am, God, I am on a buying ban. So a lot of these cards that I'm storing, I got before / like during the start of when I put myself on a buying ban, because I did just have, as I explained in other videos, I just had things come up this month. So yeah, I didn't get as much nmixx as I would have liked to. The last time I got anything nmixx was before I decided to go OT7 as well. So I really, I wish I had more to show, but I only have Jiwoo and Bae, which are who I thought I was just going to be collecting. So I have Jiwoo's, well, do I know what I'm doing? Yeah, no, it's this version. I have Jiwoo's Admire here, so we'll put that in there. And I also have, oh gosh, I'm gonna put this off to the side. I also have Jiwoo's other Admire here as well, which is great. Then, okay, so when I was purchasing my limited version of Antwerp, when I purchased my limited version of the first album, the blind box, I got it like from this seller that I love on Mercari, who was selling it as a base set, and I waited to purchase the limited version of this album because I reached out to that seller and she said she would be putting some up for sale with sets. When she ended up listing her albums, she listed them as like random, and I messaged her and I said like, do you have a complete Bae set? And she said she doesn't have complete Bae, so I asked if she had Jiwoo that she could mix in as well, and she said yes, but I didn't ask her like what I would be getting of which. So originally I planned to get Bay's Limited Shadow, but I have Jiwoo's. I ended up with Jiwoo's, a 50-50 shot. And I don't really know like what I'm gonna do about that, because I could do like a 6 spread, but my whole plan and idea was to just have like I did with the first era, have one specific thing be special to Bay. For right now, I'm just going to put Jiwoo here and I will figure it out. I don't hate Jiwoo being here. I just wanted to be, like, I wanted to keep up the continuity of having Bay in a special spot. So it's not a big deal to me, but I will figure it out. I don't have much nmixx right now. Like, it's still such an empty collection, but I really want to focus on maybe completing them by the end of the year. It wouldn't be very hard, and I have, like, during my buy ban, I have been window shopping to see, like, what certain sites I can buy photo cards from, like, what are good deals, what I could get in sets or buy in bulk. And I found a few places that look very promising. So I'm hoping to just get, like, a bunch of nmixx sets and complete them very soon. But that's all to say that I don't know. I don't know. So I also don't know if these must be the same sets, maybe. But for now, I'm gonna put Bay's here and I'm gonna put Jiwoo's here. I don't think it really matters that much. So we'll have it like that. It's very satisfying to have things here. And then, oh my God, I didn't even see that. Oh God, all right. I still only have Haewon for like a normal album card, and then I only have Lily for the jewel. So yeah, I really want to get a move on with that. But for now, I think I'm going to, this is like a pub page. So I think I'm going to put this Polaroid in the middle. This Polaroid was from Mixpedia, which is on the next page. But I didn't want, like, I thought it would be awkward to go in its own page. So I am going to put it, hold on. I have to mess around with the sleeve. Oh no, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to put it in the middle. I could always change that in the future, but since it's so different anyway, when I eventually fill this page out, I thought it would be nice to have that in the middle. So I have it like that. Also, another update is that I got these types, or I got this type of sleeve so I could add bigger inclusions. And another thing I got when I got the limited end tour from that seller, she ended up getting me the Bay postcard, and I wanted to put that with the Entwerf album. Like, I was thinking maybe I could get a 2-pocket and put Bay and Jiwoo, but there's an empty space right here that fits horizontally, and I'm just gonna put this in here. Yeah, it fits really perfectly. That's so satisfying. Even though Mixpedia and Entwerf are not the same thing, I think the back doesn't look too different, and I think that it just fits nicely here, so I'm gonna leave it like that. But yeah, that's all I have for nmixx. I wish I had more to report with them, but sadly, it's just this. At least I put them in a bigger binder, but yes, that's nmixx. I have a little bit more for stayc. I would say I think I have the most for monsta X, and then like stayc's the second most. So I'll show you all of that. I have this for stayc. I have a couple of sets I'll be completing, which will be very satisfying, so looking forward to that. I also wanted to show off that I added this to the back of my front page because I didn't know what else to do with them. If I ever move Stacy into a bigger binder one day, which like I'd really rather not because I got this 6-pocket wide for them, but if I ever do, it's to put these postcards in like a proper like bigger inclusion page, because I didn't really know what else to do with them. I didn't want to like put this huge page, like I didn't want to put 6 of them. So I just put Yoon and Jae up here, and then I had an extra J circle that I had pulled. So they're just kind of up here for now, but yeah. I also wanted to point out, because I am going to be flipping to stereotype first. When I made my first video on this channel, I was setting up my A5 wide, and a very nice, kind and lovely commenter pointed out that the way I set up stereotype was wrong. And when I was looking back on it, I was like, oh my god, how did I miss this? So I had only put 1 sleeve in for A and 1 sleeve for B, and I didn't know which version was which. So I went back and I added an extra page for A and an extra page for B, and I made sure I had Yoon and then Sumin in the right place, because the commenter also pointed out that the Sumin card I put in was the special card, not the A card. So I really, really appreciate that person. So I was able to pick up Shein and Jay's special cards. I noticed, you know, they match the concept as well, so I will get my versions down. But yeah, I am very excited about this because it's just, you know, a step closer to having a complete set. There's the special card right there. Ugh, so satisfying. How many times will I say satisfying in this video? And then I'm gonna flip through, and I did set up in my last video for the Japanese comeback. I actually ended up purchasing 8 out of 9 versions. I did not grab the DVD version. So the way that I set up for it should be good, but we'll see when it gets here how I really want it to look. So, okay, I'm on the right page. Like I mentioned earlier, I picked up the Stacy Chicago. Wait a minute. I am skipping ahead here. Sorry. Sorry. I just skipped way ahead. I need to go back to We Need Love because I pulled Isa. I pulled her love card here. And I have 2 pages for love. I don't know which one this is or if it really matters. I'm just gonna put her for now on page 2. If I move her, I move her, but I'm not too worried about like version 1 and 2 being in certain spots. Also, my heat just turned on, if you can hear that. So yeah, we'll do that. And then how could I forget? I cannot believe I skipped over this because this is gonna be quite the exciting page. I was able to find somebody selling a complete set of circle cards minus J. I couldn't not pick it up. Like, the person had a listing up for Yoon's, and I messaged them asking if they had any more, and they said they had everybody but Jay, and they were super apologetic because they, you know, assumed I wanted this set, and I was like, no, I literally don't need Jay. So that would be great. So I was able to get that. I could not pass it up. I truly could not pass that up. Like, okay, so I filled out this page, and listen, I was not always the biggest fan of circle cards, but why is this so satisfying? Oh, the backs are different colors? Oh no. What? Well, that's definitely not as satisfying, but I don't want to take it out of age order. What? Why did they do that? It's so interesting. Oh well, I will leave it like that. I don't want to take it out of age order. But where was I going before? I was just so excited to put in these Chicago PCs that I have that I just totally forgot about everything else. Yeah, so like I said earlier, I grabbed the Stacy in Chicago like package, I guess you could call it. I had to grab that because Chicago is basically my hometown, like my second hometown. I don't live in Illinois, I don't live in Chicago, but that's where I go for my K-pop concerts, and I have to travel to that state to go to K-pop stores. So it kind of is like my K-pop home, so I could not pass this up. So we're gonna complete this set. Okay, so we have that in here now, and it is so nice having two complete sets next to each other. It makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something, even though these aren't album cards. It just gives me a good idea of what I can expect from album sets when I finally complete them. And it really is motivating to see like a spread like this. I know it's really silly, but as a new collector, it's just satisfying. And then of course the circle cards as well. I'm feeling very accomplished, even though I didn't really do too much. Like nmixx, I would like to pick up more Stacey cards next month. I will have to see, because oh no. I will have to see, because I also want to like really start getting a move on my Monsta X collection as well. I have no idea. We will just have to see. I don't know if I brought this up I don't think I brought this up in a video. No, I don't think I did. I moved my Monsta X collection. I moved my Monsta X collection into a 3-ring binder so that I could utilize the BCW inserts here, because I wanted to start storing larger inclusions. So as I go through and store these photo cards, because they are from so many different eras, I will show you what I have done as far as larger inclusions as well. I feel like my Monsta X binder is really coming along, and it's super satisfying and making me very happy. The larger sleeves I was using before in my 4-ring binder were not very good quality, so I knew I had to move Monsta X into a smaller 3-ring binder, not smaller binder because it is a big binder, but a 3-ring binder so that I could get these nice quality big inserts, and that's okay. So I did go ahead and take out the inserts where I knew I was going to be storing photo cards, but I did also want to show how I'm storing these larger inclusions, because I am very happy with them. So I have Hyungwon here, Minhyuk, Changkyun, and then this is actually Kihyun's signature, but I still wanted to put it in here because that's who I pulled, and it's just very satisfying. I love these 3 pockets. I don't know why, they're my favorite. It's just very satisfying having larger inclusions in there with it. But let me... You guys are seeing the empty void that is my binder, but we're trying to fill it up. Don't even worry. Okay, so this is the first empty pocket. So this must be... Yeah, this must be where I'm putting Cactus Minhyung. What? Did I just... Hello? Is that his name? Here's where I'm putting Cactus Minhyuk. And then I have this Minhyuk. Let me see. Oh. 1 through 8. I need to make sure I am not missing anything. But I believe this is where this one goes. Yes. And then... Yes, and then this was 7. Because this album has 8 photo cards for some reason, and then units. And I got this unit as well, which I thought, like, basically I got the 3 photo cards I just put in and this in a set. And when I realized this was the unit card, I think that was what got me to really purchase this, because it would work so well. Like, the framing just works so well. Having Minhyuk on the side here, even though Chungkyun is not in any of these units, I just thought it was still satisfying. With these unit cards, I'm not worried too much about having my 3 top biases like in them. Of course, I would like Hyungwon to at least be one of them, but in the end, whatever I can get. So I don't have anything then until Fantasia, but I did also want to show that I put follow here. I'm gonna put Hyungwon here. I don't know that I'm gonna get Chungkyun's, but okay, we have Fantasia. So I also was able to pick up a Fantasia 4 set, like all 4 of the cards. I actually don't own this album, and I was hesitating buying any cards from this album until I bought the album. But then I was like, why would I buy the album sealed and not buy like either the album by itself with no cards and then collect the cards, which will ultimately end up being cheaper for me, especially not gambling. Or I know for a fact that on Mercari people will post the albums with like a Young photo card or an I Am photo card or something like that. But anyways, I saw somebody selling a set of 4 and I just could not pass it up. First of all, it was very reasonably priced, but also it was just the full set, and I really just couldn't pass that up. I have them out of order. What is wrong with me? I'm glad I remember the order because I checked earlier. I don't know why I had it out of order. But yeah, it's so satisfying to buy in a set like that. I was so shook when I saw that. I was like, I have to have that. There is no way. I am not passing that up. And then this one. And then I believe I was planning on having the Kino. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I believe I was planning on having the Kino here and then units under, so yes. Then we don't have anything until One of a Kind. I have to tell you about this card. I have to tell you about this card and another card that I will show in a bit. So I bought, what card did I buy? What card did I buy? Hold on. What card was it? I don't know. One of the Minhyuks I put away, I bought, and then this seller accidentally sent me this card and then another card that I will show you that I'm storing because I didn't have it. And I messaged them and I said, hey, you accidentally like sent me extra cards. And they were like, yeah, that was my sister's fault, but you can keep them. And I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, I ended up getting this unit card, which I obviously didn't need because I'm doing back-to-back units for some reason. But I did have a space here, so that worked out really well for these one-of-a-kind units. And then I also wanted to show off the one-of-a-kind larger inclusion spot that I have. I love this so much, so much. And I also pulled Hyungwon and Chungkyun for these. These are all just my organic pulls, by the way, from albums I got. Unfortunately, I didn't get Minhyuk's, but I got like a lot of Chungkyun and Hyungwon, so I thought I would store those. And then yeah, this is No Limit. I did get a unit card for No Limit, so I put it here. And then I did also manage to get Hyungwon's card here for No Limit, so that will complete this horizontal little part. Oh, that is also super satisfying. It's just like the circle cards. Very satisfying to have them lined up like that. And then unfortunately in the jewel case, I did get a dupe. I have it here. I'm just gonna, okay, this is gonna be silly. But just because I don't know what to do with him right now and I don't want him to just like sit around, I'm gonna have him here. Look at that. I have a Juhan pull curse. I have a Juhan pull curse. Yes, I do. And then I have another spot for large inclusions. I got this mini poster from the jewel case of Minhyuk, and I wanted to put it there. Even if I don't end up getting Chungkyun or Hyungwon's, I do think this still adds having this in the binder, so I like it a lot. And then, okay, another random thing. When I bought those stayc circle cards, the seller sent me this of Chungkyun, I forget what it's called, this like film strip, and it turns out I think this was a pre-order benefit or some limited like inclusion. And I was like, how do you know that I like Monsta X? Thought it was really strange. So I thought I'd put it in here like that. I guess I could have put it down here in this pocket to not take up another sleeve, but we can deal with that later. So the next thing I have is nmixx Agent for Hyungwon. So I will go there. Oh, and I did also want to show, like, I have this for Shape of Love in this 4 pocket, and then these also for Shape of Love. Again, these are all organic pulls, although when you collect 3 and it's a 5-member comeback, it's gonna not be very difficult to get that. But still. Yes, so I got nmixx Agent. I think I'm just gonna put Minhyuk in the middle for now. I don't know if I'm gonna get Hyungwon's. If I do, we'll see, but otherwise I like him in the middle like that right now, so. Then this was from the nmixx Agent Kino. I just like how when it folded, it was Minhyuk and Hyungwon. And then you can see them on the back still too, so I thought that displaying that would be really nice. Okay, so this is where I wanted to show. This was the other card I got from the seller that was an accident. It's a pod, and I thought I already had it when I opened it, and I realized I had this, so it's different. So yeah, I didn't know what to do with it or where to put it, but for now I'm gonna put it here. It's kind of awkward because it's a different size than the one next to it, but yeah, we're gonna put it here for now. And then, oh, I don't know why I had him like that. Oh, you know why? I know why I have him, because I was gonna put him in a different sleeve. I was gonna re-sleeve him, but that's okay. He's fine like that. There we go. I was wondering why that spot was open. So I also got this Superstar Minhyuk card. I actually have a Hyungwon one on the way as well. This was a card you could only get at the Seoul show in September if you played Superstar Starship there, I believe. I got this in a go, and like I said, I managed to pick up a Hyungwon one as well. I couldn't find a Chungkyun one, but getting Hyungwon and Minhyuk was cool enough, so very excited about that. Where do I want to put? Did I leave a space for that? I'm just gonna put him here for now. This is all kind of gonna get figured out when it gets figured out, so. Yes, the other thing I got here were these unit cards from the Kino from nmixx Agent that I opened here on my channel. So I am going to put this here, and I will put my Superstar Hyungwon on the other side. And then I'm going to put the other units at the bottom. I'm going to put Chungkyun Hyungwon here, and then I'm going to put these two on the side. I think that works out pretty well. And then when I have Hyungwon for Superstar, he'll go here, and then that'll be a pretty good page. I'll just put him there. Okay, I think that's really cute. And then, my God, we've been waiting for the day. We've really been waiting for the day. I didn't think I would actually ever get this card. I knew I wanted it, but it's really hard to get and really hard to find and expensive. I found it for what I consider a reasonable price for this card, and I snatched it up right away. No questions asked. So I did make room here. Originally I had this Chaeyeon Polaroid here, but because this is Voyager era, I wanted to put him here. So then when I get all of my Chaeyeon albums, when they all ship, which Chaeyeon's comeback is literally Monday and today is Wednesday. It's coming up so soon. So I feel like I'm gonna get those albums way sooner than I think. Like, time really has passed. But yeah, Voyager will be here, and then I put the Polaroid here with Youth, and then I will also have these cards coming in as well. This was something I got from nmixx Agent. It was like the Starship Square benefit pop-out cards, but I wanted to include them in my Chaeyeon section because while this is nmixx Agent, I don't collect Chaeyeon. So I think I'm going to actually, this might be awkward, but this actually back here is for the Starship Square benefits anyway. These are for the pop-outs. Yeah, that's because that's for Starship Square. So I'm going to actually put these back here, but because the backs on the other four will say Youth, because they'll say Youth, I cannot get this in here. Whoa. I'm gonna put these in the middle so that there's kind of a break. But it works really well because these are Starship Square benefits. So I'm glad I pulled Chaeyeon. So then we'll have Starship Square benefit page, even though 4 of them will be from something else and this is something else. I think that still works out really well. So we got that. The very last thing I wanted to store was this for nmixx Agent. I'm not quite sure how I'll store it. Let me see. I think I'm going to add a pocket for what do I want to do with this? Okay, hang on. Okay, so I did go ahead and grab a 2-page for now. I was also considering doing a 3-page or a 3-pocket so that I could put them next to each other, but I'm just going to do a 2-pocket for now. Oh God. I'm gonna just go like this. I just put kind of like a place for them. Oh, should I be going age order? Okay. This is quite something. Nobody look at me, please. I'm gonna do, yeah, Chungkyun, Juhan. What am I doing? Okay. Okay, nobody look at this, please. Nobody look at this. What is happening? You know what? We're gonna go like this. It's sticking out, but that's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna go like this with these guys. You know, this isn't the worst looking thing I've ever seen. It's just super awkward. But I will figure out what to do with them. I think I do need to do a 3-pocket, but for now, oh my gosh, for now, oh god, these are gonna get, it's okay, for now. For now, it's fine. Okay, so I did also want to talk about some upcoming binder things that are probably going to be happening. I did mention at the beginning of this video that this would be a storing photo card, but also what is happening with my binders? What collection is potentially next? So in a past video, I made a comment at one point, I think when I was unboxing nmixx agent maybe, but that doesn't matter. I made a comment where I said, chaeyeon, former IZ*ONE member, now soloist, chaeyeon, like the teaser for her album looked incredible. So I stand so hard. I haven't bought her album yet, but I will be getting both versions and I will be collecting chaeyeon. Her EP Hush Rush is one of my favorite debuts ever. Like, I don't know, that's not like the boldest, biggest whatever statement because I'm just one person and it's just my opinion, but I remember when I moved nmixx and into the bigger binder, I said to myself, what am I gonna do with this A5? Like, maybe I just don't like A5s. But I don't think I've considered putting a soloist in an A5 before. And the current sleeves I have in my A5, I also realized are not official Beyond D sleeves, and the quality isn't as good. And I know that because these are official Beyond D sleeves and they just feel and look different. And I realized the ones I have aren't good quality. So I think that was also holding me back from A5 collecting. But K-Town For You sells the official sleeves and chaeyeon's album, so I do want to do a setup and storing video and unboxing of her album video. I am still currently on my buying ban, but come November, in just a couple of weeks, like a week and a half, I really want to make that as one of my first purchases when I'm off my buying ban, and I do want to collect. So each of her album, which she has 2 versions, has 2 photo cards, so it will complete a singular 4-pocket. That is obviously not a lot, but chaeyeon is going to have such an amazing future as a soloist. I want to just be a collector of her starting from debut and moving forward, and if it fills out a 4-pocket each era, I think that would be really cool. I also could just collect multiple, because I know she has maybe 8 or 9 photo cards, maybe more in total for this era, so I could do 2 4-pockets if I wanted to, depending. I have not really window shopped for her. I don't know if people are selling or trading, because I know her album kind of went under the radar, unfortunately. But yeah, I am super excited to say that I absolutely stan and I will be collecting her. But I hope you enjoyed this video. It was pretty long, but still great nonetheless. I hope to see you in the next ones.